2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Well, for San Antonio, they've been an absolute juggernaut, still undefeated on the season. Truly amazing. They've played extraordinary basketball night in, night out. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Their last game, a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. A 3-point win in that one. Always nice to come out on top in a close game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. When you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And it's Green. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Marion in at the point.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And stolen by Freak. And Freak throws it down hard.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Pia.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Green. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now here's Marion. He's guarded closely. Poked loose. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Freak throws it down home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Spurs. And the Grizzlies trail by 13. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Muhammad. Then there's Green. And it's Marion in at the point guard position. Now here's Gasol. 23 points for him the last game against Portland.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's Aldridge. And a wide open look for Freak. No good on the three. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He dropped in 26 points and added 3 rebounds as well. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Marion outside, and the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
It's Marion with the drive. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now Marion, after LaMarcus Aldridge's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Gasol, and it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Parker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
He's got a nice soft touch with that floater and used it beautifully right there.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And another miss by Memphis. San Antonio leading by 13. Now the feed to Freak. Rebound by Olynyk.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And the foul called on Freak. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Marjanovic. Picked by West. Feeds to Freak. And stolen by Wright. 1:58 left now here in the second. Marion with it. Out defended by Freak. Marion outside. Dishes it to Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Randolph kicks to Green. Takes a three. The offensive rebound, and finished off by Wright.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Johnson dishes to Marion. Inside. Randolph draws the double. That misses off the backboard. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. There's Freak. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And that one's good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Anderson. They set the screen. Here's Marjanovic, guarded by Green. Spurs passing it around. Here's Freak. He sinks the 11-footer. Freak's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Marion outside from about 16, and he nails the jumper. Marion's got 8 points.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
There's Green with the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we wrap up the first half.
Well, David,
all right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business. TCB. All right, you starters. I expect you guys to be nice and fresh in the second half. Bench really gave us some great production. Nice to see something from everybody out there. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen.
Talk about great numbers. For Green, he's got 11 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Then it's Freak. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Freak. The teardrop falls in. Freak's got 12.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Gasol a screen. Marion kicks to Muhammad. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. The 10-footer. No good. Aldridge with some nice D.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Pass to Muhammad. Rebound San Antonio. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Aldridge up on top. Let's go. And it's San Antonio with another.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And now, your Spurs team. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Spurs.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Mitch McGary's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Green, and Memphis also making a switch. Olynyk's checked in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
McGary kicks to Freak. Here's Aldridge. That is good.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Memphis, 5.5 games behind.
And when you look at Memphis hanging where they are, and that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Muhammad, the pass to Gasol. On the wing, Green. Gasol, a screen on Leonard. Green with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Grizzlies have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And that one falls for Marc Gasol. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Good game for Gasol. He's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Now Murray. He's got 10, and the foul called on Freak. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little closer than the...
Yes, guys, I'm here with...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Danny Green.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K.
All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
2K TV, we have...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Well, for San Antonio, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. You look at the roster of the Suns for this season and the past few seasons, and you'll notice a common theme. Boy, they got a lot of guards. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, it's nice to have a multiple of guys who can handle the basketball, do certain things, change things up. But, you know, sometimes that not having a lead guard hurts you down.
Being on some chill. Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And seeing where the Suns are, they've got to be thrilled with the way this season has started for them. They've already got some big wins under their belt, and definitely a confidence booster.
And, you know, I think it was important for them to get off to this sort of start. I mean, they had to prove themselves early that they were going to be able to compete with the big fellas, and they've done that.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Chandler. Bledsoe is out there with Booker. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bledsoe. Following the miss by Freak. No good from Bledsoe. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Aldridge wide open. He fires. A second chance effort. And Green puts it in. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. For 3, Bledsoe. Bledsoe with another miss. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Marjanovic, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Bledsoe for 3, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Green kicks to Aldridge. Leonard, that's for 2. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Chandler throws it down.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Trailblazers.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
In by Warren. Bledsoe against Green. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Here's Booker. And that misses. That would have put him up. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And that one's good. Freak.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now here's Bledsoe. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The shot. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Green. 6 points for Freak.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup.
The Spurs. Freak comes in for Green, and the Suns also making a change. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knight passes to Morris. And the Suns miss again. Spurs leading by 6. And a wide open look for Freak. And he's good on the 3-ball. Freak's got 9.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard...
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for San Antonio. Freak in at shooting guard. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Parker in at the 1. And Bledsoe, here we go.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Over to the left wing. Booker. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Booker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Freak dishes to Aldridge. The feed to Leonard. From down low. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Up top, Bledsoe. Covered by Parker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Warren, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Bledsoe against Parker. Pulls it from the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. Parker's got 5 now.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Bledsoe against Parker. Shoots off the step back. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Eric Bledsoe.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Right wing. Deflects the pass. Freak kicks to Parker. Pulls from the top of the key, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Parker. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Dishes it to Booker. Launches a 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And that one's good. Freak.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And now, your Spurs team.
That'll do it for the first half. It's San Antonio up by 8.
And now, your Spurs.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Some fantastic numbers for Freak. 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
On the court for the Suns, Markieff Morris is out there with Chandler. Then there's Warren. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Freak. Here's Marjanovic. He kicks to Green. He feeds it to Freak. Morris with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Bledsoe with it. Now Green defending. Chandler with a screen for Bledsoe. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Outside for Bledsoe. Chandler a screen. To the middle. Here's Morris. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Morris has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns. Spurs leading by 6. Outside Aldridge. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
The Spurs shooting well, 50% from the floor. 90 seconds now into the second half. And that one's good. Freak.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Tony Parker's checked in for the Spurs. Bledsoe passes to Morris. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Warren. The Suns have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Here's Freak. 15 points in the game. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Every time.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. In the third spot, the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Johnson attacking to the inside. And the dunk by Chandler.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
There's Freak. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Parker kicks the Freak. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw good. Freak. Spurs making a switch here. Spades is checked in.
Lock it up, fellas. Lock it up.
He doesn't get the second one. Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against Memphis.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Leonard dishes to Freak. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Freak's got 20 points. Suns trail by 4. Morris a screen. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. The layup missed.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Back to Parker. Plenty of space. And another basket for San Antonio.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Bledsoe with it. He's got 12. To the middle. Here's Morris. Aldridge with some nice D. Spurs leading by 6. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
The Suns have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Second chance shot. No good. Empty that time from Leonard.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The pass to Freak. Down low. Spates. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Morris with the screen for Johnson. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. So San Antonio going with an almost... Both teams deciding to change it up. 9 seconds left to play in the third. It's Knight with the drive. And that time, also a missed shot. Fell through.
Here we go, San Antonio.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Spurs leading by 13. Freak, he's in at the point. West is out there with Anderson. And it's Green. It's the San Antonio 5.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Inside, here's Warren. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And it's 6 points for T.J. Warren.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
It's Knight with the drive. It's tipped.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Lets the 3 fly, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Marjanovic. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket, and don't let them set up the defense.
San Antonio leading by 18. West, right side. Kicks to Freak. Fires from the corner. Morris with the rebound.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
It's Knight with the drive. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Anderson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for West, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Green.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Tony Parker's checked in for San Antonio. Aldridge with a screen on Johnson. Here's Marjanovic. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Spurs lead by 20.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Suns trail by 20. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morris with a screen on Parker. Johnson kicks to Chandler. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he sinks the second. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Parker left side. Feeds to Freak. The 10-footer. And that's going to be a travel.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Bledsoe passes to Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 6th assist on the night.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
To the paint, it's stolen by Morris. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Booker. The shot is off. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Aldridge dishes to Freak. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he gets it to go. 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Warren kicks to Bledsoe. This one for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Tyson Chandler. The first one falls. Daniel Green. He's checked in for Tony Parker.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Stay down. What a performance from Bledsoe here. 18 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
So for the Suns, Jones checked in for Morris. Shumpert comes in for T.J. Warren, and it's Johnson in for Booker.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Suns.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Green dishes to Freak. Back to Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Booker the pass to Morris. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Aldridge dishes to Freak. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Morris a screen. Down low. Off the pick. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
To the paint. Chandler with the steal. Now here's Bledsoe. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
No question about it.
LaMarcus, it looked like
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
On today's season finale episode of 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
you know, what we get to do next year is
Tune in now.
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity!
Diabo Parker! Get that! Rashad! No baseline! Oh! That shit was got. Get to him. Down screen. I'm through. Diabo Parker!
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they've got to be pretty pleased with their adjustments during the offseason, as they've been playing excellent basketball early on. Tonight, they want to continue that winning attitude, and they're a team that feels they can win on any given night. You know, we've heard so long that Greg Popovich is one of the best coaches in the NBA, if not the best. What sets him apart, Kenny?
Well, he's patient. You know, that's the difference. Well, he keeps these games and seasons in perspective. He looks at the big picture, not the small picture, and he's adaptable. Adaptability is one of the hardest things for a coach to do, because sometimes they get set in their ways and say, this is the way we're going to play. But then
Wide open roadways of downtown Phoenix shining as dusk falls. And the Spurs looking for a positive start here on their road trip. Game after game, the unbroken streak of wins to start their season continues.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. You can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. And it's Freak. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Morris, no good. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against Memphis.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And That has to make you feel good as a group.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points last game. That's good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket. And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Morris against Aldridge. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Green left side. Here's Marjanovic. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Leonard's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Chandler, no good. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Suns.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Morris. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Freak kicks to Aldridge. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. 6 points for Freak.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And now, your seventh dancer.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Green. He's around 6 points per game. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
And Phoenix making a change here. Knight's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. West is checked in. Now, here is Morris. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Markieff Morris. Freak kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 8 points for Freak.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now, here is Knight. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Memphis.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here for the night, and he makes the first. A different look now for San Antonio. Mitch McGary's checked in for Aldridge. Anderson comes in for Leonard, and Parker's subbed in for Daniel Green. So it's San Antonio now. Freak kicks it to West. Parker dishes to Freak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. That's 10 points for Freak.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And Phoenix has possession, trailing by 13.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Knight kicks to Shumpert. To the inside. And there's the pass to Haynes. And the Suns miss again.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Wasted no time on that one. 15 points for Freak.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Spurs leading by 18. Parker outside. West outside. Feeds to Parker. Pass to Freak. Parker drives in. Kicks to Freak. All alone. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And here are the Suns now. That's good on the jump shot. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Dishes to Parker. And it's San Antonio with another.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room. Don't you need a player like this? Morris is checked in for Chandler. And it's Booker in for Shumpert. On the floor for San Antonio, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Parker.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Passes it to Morris. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 8 points for Markieff Morris.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He ended with 29 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty hot.
Both teams will make substitutions. Phoenix on defense. That one goes. Count it. Freak's got 21.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Now here's Knight. Tight defense on him. Poked away. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Goes up the baseline. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Freak's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Morris, and it's blocked.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Knight sets the pick for Warren. Knight on the wing. No good again that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys. Leonard has been playing really well. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
and you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
So for the Suns, Chandler comes in for T.J. Warren, and it's Amon Shumpert in for Booker. Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's Knight with the drive, and the wide-open shot from Morris. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And that's now 11 points for Markieff Morris. Freak kicks to Anderson. West outside. Anderson passes to Freak. Picked by West. Here's Freak. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's San Antonio.
Will pop a solid.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Freak. He has 29 points and some assists, too. How about 3 of them? He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Suns. Markieff Morris is out there with Chandler. Then there's Warren. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Booker in at the 2. Aldridge with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Warren. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And stolen by Aldridge. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And Leonard gets it to go.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
For your Suns, Markieff Morris.
And that one misses. The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Freak. Chandler with the steal. Haynes covered by Parker. The rebound by McGarry. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Freak. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Knight. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Now the dish to Warren. Uncovered. And the Suns miss again. Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Fast break, here come the Suns. Finished off the break.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Freak, it's deflected. Here's Shumpert. Again, Phoenix.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Parker against Knight. Parker dishes to Freak. Here's West. And stolen by Knight. And now the Suns, a fast break. Shumpert's running. Shoots from the elbow. They get a hand on it.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Stolen by Warren. And oh, here we go. Knight, nobody back. That's good. Shumpert's got his second bucket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Spurs shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Anderson kicks to Freak, and he banks in the layup. Freak's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Up top, Knight, covered by Parker. Parker against Knight. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Knight hits them both. And here's Freak. Just 3 on the... Oh!
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. On the court for San Antonio. Freak in at point guard. McGarry out there with Anderson. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Stauskas in at the 2. Anderson passes to Freak. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that verse.
And the basket by Johnson.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Inside, here's Spates. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Here's Bledsoe. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Phoenix making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Perry Jones. Morris comes in for Lance Thomas. And it's Booker in for P.J. Tucker. Now, here is Morris. To the paint, here's Chandler, and he comes off the screen and steams it through.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Right wing. Aldridge a screen. Leonard, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Booker, guarded by Green. Booker dishes to Bledsoe. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Green kicks to Freak. He dishes it to Aldridge. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And the foul called on Freak. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Tyson Chandler.
Wesley Johnson.
Johnson kicks to Morris. Johnson, a wide open look. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the back court.
And Freak throws it down.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Morris. He has 15 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bledsoe passes to Morris. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Ron Shumpert's checked in for the Suns. Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Aldridge kicks to Freak. His shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Now here's Bledsoe. He's covered closely. And that one's good. Shumpert.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Aldridge kicks to Freak. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 4 assists in the game.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Johnson with a screen on Leonard. On the wing, Shumpert. From the corner. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Aldridge dishes to Freak. Another shot. Buries the jump shot. Freak's got 41.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Bledsoe kicks to Shumpert. 1:51 left in the game. And it's Shumpert again, missing. Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. In the corner, it's Freak. Pulls up. Here's Marjanovic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
As we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Johnson with a screen on Leonard. And Bledsoe, here we go. A rebound by the Spurs.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
To the paint, here's Freak. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Freak's got 45 points.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You got it.
There's the pass to McKinney. Down low. Now the feed to Freak. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
you know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now.